Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot, and we are back building our Isla Nublar Botanical Gardens. I want to thank everyone who got in touch in the last episode with some ideas about what we're going to do today, and I have indeed got some ideas. So, I did try this video a minute ago, and my idea for a park kind of ended up going disastrously, okay? So I'm going to try again, and we're going to try a different idea. But we are going to build a Spinosaurus exhibit. I'll explain why in a moment. Basically, what I also want is, I want one more herbivore exhibit and one more carnivore exhibit. And you guys left me so many suggestions down below about what type of animals to include. And I really like the idea of including Deinonychus. People keep reminding me, Deinonychus, of course, is this bright, colourful carnivore that is perfectly suited for this kind of park, and definitely something I want to include. But the Spinosaurus also looks like a big chubby hippo, and I love that from the bottom of my heart. So I feel the need to include that, and we're going to do just that. Now, I've had a little think about what went wrong a minute ago in my exhibit, and I'm going to try it again. My one worry is, my idea is a little bit similar to what I've done over here. What I'm thinking is, I'm going to build a river that goes across where the monorail is, and then have a path either side? I don't know. Have a path that goes either side of the monorail, and then on both sides there'll be an exhibit. It's very similar to over there, but it's very hard to come up with new stuff at this point in time. And I really like the idea. We want like a wetlands feeling to the exhibit for the Spinosaurus, because it's a Spinosaurus, it's a big chubby hippo. I love it. And it means we can do two exhibits. We can do a Spinosaurus one right here, and we can do something here, and then we can do something up here, Deinonychus and something else. I think we're going to roll with it. I'm not convinced how this is going to look quite yet. Hopefully better than last time I tried this video, which was disastrous. Let's shoot our lovely Apatosauruses in the face whilst we're here. Sorry, guys. There we go. And I think we just want a third Apatosaurus. We've had a steppe one. We've had a arid one, was it? No, wetland. Let's get a coastal. We're mixing up the colours a little bit so that our Brachiosaurs are something colourful to look at, basically. Very cool. I'm just thinking, is this what I want to do? I like the idea of utilising the monorail track somehow, like making it into a feature. My theory was that you can walk across it and you can use these, the sort of the pillars as a monorail, of the monorail, as like a viewing window into the park, you know? I thought that might be quite cool. Whether it is or not, it's another kettle of fish. So the path is going to curl around this left-hand side. You're going to look through the right, through these windows of the monorail, to the Spinosaurus. Then we can squeeze something else here on the left, nice and close on the other side, and then we can do something at the top. I'm not committing to any of those right now, but we are committing to the Spinosaurus. I'm going to make this work, with Raptor Jesus as my witness. Okay, so I want this nice and close. I just like the idea of having the monorail feel like it should be an actual park feature, you know? Not something we've done before. I wasn't really sure how else to do it, so this will do. Apologies, by the way. I've had this song in my head like all day, and it's really hard to record and say what you're thinking whilst you've also got like a song in your head. So if I randomly burst out into song, yeah, sorry. Now, the problem is, where do we end this path? Maybe I can curl it along there. Because I don't really want to get into this zone over here. This is my security zone. Maybe we can have the path also come out along there. I guess? I don't really know where else it would go. I want them to feel like, you know, you're not meant to go down that grey route. You're meant to come over here and have a good time looking at some pretty dinosaurs. Path is going disastrously. Oh god, right. It's the angle. The angle's just wrong. There we go. Okay, now we just need to delete that little bit there. Curl it around. Curl it around. Little bit by little bit. Like, yeah. Yeah. No, 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 no. It's really hard to. Oh no, I killed the window. Can't kill the window. It's all based on the window. I think this is too close. I think that's the problem. Oh, there we go. That should be okay, right? Should be okay. Ah, that'll do. That'll do. The window's dead. Window, come back to me. Ah. I'll blimmin' do. I don't care if it's bubbly. We live in a world of bubbles, ladies and gentlemen. Never forget that. Never forget how bubbly the world is. That's science, don't argue. Okay, so let's get some trees. You guys get shipped over, give our brackies a couple of friends. They do have a minimum social need of 3. And I think having too many sauropods might ruin the impact a little bit, so we're not going to go overboard with that. So, you don't go through danger zone, you go right through happy zone. You walk along here. Let's get rid of the water for now. Okay. I'd like to do something a little bit more unique with this left-hand side. I know which one this is, because I went through this a minute ago. Poor little Spinosaurus starving to death. I don't know, always worth complaining. Right. Yeah, we'll think of something more unique for the left-hand side. I just liked the idea of the monorail, and I've kind of committed to it now, and that's the world we're going to live in. So let's get going. Let's build our actual fencing. There's a fence over here, right? Over here? There's a fence somewhere. Oh, there's a fence here.
Asset being transported.
Have that come up a little bit and curl into the river, I think. And then get over here. And then curl around the back of the monorail without destroying the window. The window is king today, okay? We only care about the window. It's like that episode of How I Met Your Mother. It goes on about the window. It's kind of offensive. There we go. The window has survived for now. I see, I can't get this song out of my head. It's not even like a particularly great song. It's just... You know when you got that, it's like an earworm, right? You get that song in your head and you're trying to talk like, hey, I'm going to talk about dinosaurs for a little bit. No, I'm going to sing this song repeatedly. No.
Asset delivery confirmed.
BestInSlot, talk about dinosaurs. How good are dinosaurs, by the way? Just saying, dinosaurs are pretty cool. I think we all knew that, but I just want to confirm. Okay, that's... Oh, it's done, okay. Right, that is our Spinosaurus exhibit. Of course, we're going to make it look hella different, but that is the basis. So... I'm just going to mess around, see what fits. I like the idea of this whole thing being carved through a river. Again, I'm kind of bringing myself back to what I've already done over here, though. Maybe it's only a river on one side. I'll mess with the symmetry a little bit. Just to make it a bit more interesting. If anyone has any... It's all very well and good, right? We can all come up with these ideas about how to build, or what dinosaurs to include, but coming up with actual inventive ways to make your exhibits look unique is really difficult in this game sometimes. And it will be until they bring in more terrain options and stuff like that. It's just kind of the way it is, you know? Alright, that's going to be the cut-off. So that's going to be an exhibit, and that's going to be an exhibit, and this is going to be the Spinosaurus. So... how are we doing over here? How are you doing? Nearly done. Nearly done. We'll get you shipped over. And then we'll start working on the actual dinosaurs. Right. I do want it to have like a wetlands kind of look. This is two wetlands. These are soaking lands, which is not what we're going for. But it's very pretty. Nice reflective surface. But I don't know how I'm going to build it. I'm just going to... Maybe it's more like... It's like a soaked plain kind of thing, you know? Which is, again, sort of what we got over here. There's no way to do this. I just want it to be a hippo land. It's hard to make a hippo land that doesn't look like all the other hippo lands. Maybe like a bigger lake in the middle. That cuts in a little bit. And then we'll have to mess around with the height if we're going to make this look unique. Maybe build like a little mountain over on the side. It's not really a mountain, is it? Oh god. Seriously, give me ideas, folks. I'm relying on you guys at home. If we smooth out one side, it gives it more of a feeling of like a peak in the middle. It'll look better when it gets trees as well. It's just too uniform. It's very clearly man-made, which is really what I want to avoid, generally speaking, in my whole park. We need to put some dents in it. And everywhere. Bam. And slope it up. Slope it up. No idea why, but that's what we're doing now. We're the slope boys. Do love the lighting. I'll say, right, okay, I'm gonna make this work. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Trees will save the day. Alright, I want to block out this back area at least, and probably this area here as well. Again, I really like the idea of you only being able to see exhibits from certain places and not really everywhere. Plus, the more trees, the more everything kind of fits into the general aesthetic we're going for right here, you know? So let's see what this looks like. You're walking along. I don't know if the window ideas necessarily worked as well as I would have liked, but I think I'm going to roll with it. I think I'm okay with this looking pretty much like this. You know, the dinosaurs are going to be focusing along here. I maybe want to curve this back bit a little bit more like that. It's not my greatest work. I'm not going to pretend otherwise, folks. I'm having an off day. It's been a long week, and for some reason, despite it being bloody near the end of August, it is freaking warm. Not every exhibit needs to be something special, I guess. We can just do a nice exhibit where you get to look at some pretty dinosaurs. Maybe, and I was like, no. Maybe what we can do... What if? Right, let's turn that off. How close can this go? It does delete. I was hoping it maybe doesn't delete it. I was thinking we could block out completely some of these sort of viewing windows, but it doesn't seem to want to work. Shrubs, garlands of the stuff. Give them all that they can eat and it'll never be enough, so give them shrubs. Shrubs. That's not the song that was stuck in my head, although now that will be stuck in my... Oh, I like how it goes in the water. And then it curves out. I like that. Maybe I can keep the whole thing in the water. Maybe that'll look cool. Let's keep the whole fence in the water. I've got a whole fence in the water. The whole wide fence. Never too late for a hymn, ladies and gentlemen. Never too late. There we go. Did we do that on the other side? Hopefully this is something we didn't do before. I think the fences were more raised up, weren't they? Yeah, look at them. On the land. Not so this time, folks. Not so this time. They're kind of embedded into the world. It makes it like a really sort of open viewing experience. Get your head between a window and you look in and there's... if you're standing here, there's barely anything blocking your view. This area is a little bit too interrupted in terms of being wet. So I'm gonna... just do a little something over here. Same again. The uninterrupted water kind of looks okay, but it also kind of... It's just a little bit uninteresting at the same time, so that's what I'm trying to fix. Unfortunately, it's meant to be a wetlands, slash river, slash a place where a hippo would have a good time, is basically what I'm looking for here. I think a hippo would love that exhibit. I'm going to roll with that. Let's get the Apatosaurus transported over. We've got plenty of time now whilst we wait. We're going to get 3 Sinoceratopses, I think? There's plenty of time to mess around with the exhibit and see what we can do. Sino. Where are you, love? There you are. Right, let's modify it up, give it some nice stats. We can only go down to 40% this time, so we should get the colour in first. We know we're going to want jungle, because it's the best one. And, right, so we want to focus on this one first, with cardio strength, I believe. Yup. It actually really doesn't have many, does it? We should be okay to do all of them. Brain aging for defense. And I think it's immune response. Reaction speed, I should say. 45%. Perfect. I'm thinking colour-wise. I'm going to do 1 jungle one and 2... Is it coastal that I like? No, it's coastal that I hate. I've got to remember this. I don't like the coastal one. I think we like the steppe one. We're going to take that risk. Every time I make the coastal one, I'm upset about it. So we're going to do 2 steppe, 1 jungle. The idea being to try and represent some gender dimorphism across the species. And it's 2 females, 1 male, 2 females. Wait, that's the same thing. 1 female, 2 males. Whatever your fantasy is, that's the one we can roll with here. It could be 2 aliens, 1 gymnast. Yeah. Whatever works for you guys. We need a little bit of food in here. I'm going to try to hide it behind that tree line there.
Confirming asset delivery.
And we also need a gate. Anywhere this is going to work. Maybe over here, actually. I'll do it nice and hidden at the back, which is what we like. So I like this kind of... I like a lot of long paths where you can't really see anything. You should have to walk around a little bit, kind of experiencing the world. And just doing zoo things. There's always a lot of walking in zoos where you don't really get to see anything for like every 5 seconds. It'd be nice to be able to cut this out, but I don't think I can. No. But hey, a little glimpse of the security, that's quite a cool shot, that, isn't it? Between the tree lines. Anyways, you're walking along, you're chilling, you're having a good day. Trees magically popping out all over the place. Typical Sunday. You don't get to look over there. Maybe you do get to look over there. What is over there? Let's have a peek. I mean, there's room. There's not necessarily a lot of room, but there's room. I'm going to leave that open for now. I like being able to look down there anyway and just see. Yeah, it's just a nice view, you know. Anyways, you walk around the corner. There's going to be something here on the left, so that's going to look a lot cooler. But as you're curving around, you get to look in and see embedded into the water. It should feel steeped in water. Like the land is just poking above the water every now and again. Maybe I do need more water. I kind of get spooked by having too much of it, but I think it's necessary for the feeling I'm trying to evoke here. That's right. Feeling I'm trying to evoke. I said it. Come at me, bro. Oh, you can how did I do that? I've never done that before. It's like a raised pool. Oh my god, it's like a hippo pool. You know, hippos pool. Hippos have pools. Hippos love pools, and this one is raised, so it's like made for the hippos. There we go. I'm gonna make a hippo pool. That's my hippo pool. I don't know why I'm so excited about the hippo pool, but I am. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, no. I want the hippo pool to be surrounded. Just a little bit, so it's kind of like highlighted as a thing. I really hope somebody goes up there at some point. That's gonna be awesome. There's the hippo pool. I don't know if it makes sense in terms of, like, science. But I don't care. Let's get some Spinoceratopses. And then maybe something little. Something little and wet. I don't know what would suit. God, that's a cool... They're so chubby. Look at his little wrinkles. I love it so much, I really do. That's why I only have 1 of them. Okay, who needs resupply? Feeder needs resupply. Oh my god, all of them. Absolutely blooming all of them. I don't have a gate. Oh, I do have a gate. I do. I'm prepared. Like a human. Bam.
Attending to feeder supply.
Are our Apatosauruses well settled in? I really like it down here. You know, it's way in the middle of nowhere. You can't see a thing. It's hard to do this for every exhibit because you need a lot of space, but... Let's see. Let's experience this one for a second. Can't really get it with this exhibit as much because it is a bit small, and I have tried to include something man-made, but I think that looks quite cool. The path, the fence, and the monorail all curving around the same angle on that right-hand side. Sometimes I have to say it's cool just to convince myself that I like something. Pretty much every time, actually, but yeah, I'm pretty okay with this. I'm going to start thinking of ideas about how to make the Deinonychus interesting. The Deinonychus should feel threatening a little bit. Is there a way to make a cave in this game? At all? I don't think so. No, there's definitely not. Right? There's definitely not. But what could we do? How would we make a Deinonychus exhibit spooky? You let me know in the comments down below. That is what we need to do for the next episode. Okay. This needs to look good. Oh no, what is that disaster of a path? No, senorita, no. No. You attaching? Where are you? There you are. Come here, love. Over there? Curve it down. No. Much better. Cheeky little so-and-so. Again, you get to walk through the monorail bits. You know, you're standing here, look at that lighting. Standing here looking over. It'll look better when there's something on the right hand side as well. And see the little dudes come around in the monorail, they're like, whoop, whoop. And we can reload, I was just thinking, we can reload this when the next patch comes in, because the next patch is going to include a camera on the monorail. So that means in situations like this where it sort of goes perfectly across two exhibits, it's going to look really cool actually.
Confirmed.
Is this the right colour? It's not the most exciting one, but it is a... I mean, it makes sense, right? In sexual dimorphism, no matter which one you choose it to be, you tend to have one colourful one and one less colourful. Generally speaking, that's how it works. They're all a little bit grey for my liking. I think I would have preferred the green one, which I suspect now is the coastal one. I've made a mistake. I used to love coastal, and they just kept letting me down. What I'd like to actually include here, because we've neglected them a little bit, is maybe some viewing towers and viewing... I mean, we do have viewing galleries, but not many. Maybe we can find a way to bring those into this area over here to make the area just... It needs something to separate it from the exhibit on the right. At the moment, they're quite similar. Yes, it's got the monorail, but the monorail will end up over here as well. I will say, the park looks really cool. It's never going to be a 5-star park because I don't want to include hotels, I don't want to include more stuff. I want to focus on the dinosaurs and making a nice natural looking area, but I think it looks great. If I do say so myself, which I clearly do. Even this little hidden power area over here that you just never see at all. Look, it's not there. It may as well not be there. Cool. Right, so let's see if we can do just that. How... Maybe they can stick out along here. And then they can be also kind of like the border for whatever this Deinonychus exhibit is going to be. So we'll put trees there and like have one here. I don't know if that's integrated in the way I like. You know, it's not... How is it interesting? I want it to be interesting. Let me have a little think. I'm thinking. It's not necessarily going well. It'd be nice if... Yeah. If I have that one straight with the path like that, that kind of catches that area over there. If I do the same over here... No, the path would need to bend more. I could do it there. Sorry about this, I'm just thinking. I wanted it as far back as possible on this side so we can kind of embed it into the forest. Kind of like, in my head now I've got like, this needs to be far enough to the right that I can have trees on the left as well. Kind of like in Firewatch or just any, you know, you think about forests in America where they've got these towers that kind of prop up out of the woods. Like lookout posts, you know, that rangers use and stuff like that to look for forest fires and to look for survivors of bears and all that kind of stuff. So that was kind of the idea I have in my head. It's not going to look like it, but it's not the point. You know, really just surround them in forest. Well, I might need to put a path in first, but other than that, yeah. Does mean that we've got limited space for the Deinonychus. But hey, we'll think of something cool for the Deinonychus as well. Deinonychus is only little, doesn't need much space. I'm okay with this. We do need to get some power over here, but that should be easy peasy. Stick a substation about there, hide it off in the trees. Easy. Oh, see, lemony Jesus. Give me a minute. Here we go. We are online. I like it. And you look up from here, and we are going to be able to look in. Okay, you look straight at the monorail, but shoom. Okay, you do look straight at the monorail. These two do not work well together, do they? I think what we need to do is get rid of the trees over here that are in the sight line of this tower. Not completely, but just enough like that. And we put some on the left to account for it. Just a more, so we've got a more obvious sight line going through there. Let me just check. If I was inside this thing, the lucky so-and-so, we'd be about here. You'd be looking forward. Yeah, oh, this is like the viewing area for the hippo pool. The pippo pool. I don't know why it's a pippo pool, but it is. I'm a 12-year-old. Deal with it. Can we make the pippo pool better? A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Maybe even on this side, right? Little glimpse of the pippo pool. And they're hanging around there, you got to see them. Cool. Right, did I ship any of you over? I did not.
Asset to be collected. Asset collection request received.
Okay, I want something small. Do we have any stroofies in this park? I have a suspicion we don't. I mean, we have to have stroofies, right? It's a stroofy. It's a legend. What have we got in the north? Definitely no stroofies. Let's have some stroofies. Stroofies are really nice and bright and colourful as well. So, also, it's a godly dinosaur. Stroofy might miss. Let's do it up a little bit. Get that nice high lifespan. What is this one? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Herp derp. Cardiac strength. Still got that song in my head. You already set up correctly? Cool. Right. So, rainforest is an absolute must. Because it is hella colourful. You feel me? Hella colourful. That's grey. That's sort of yellowy, I think. Wait, no. Yeah. Brown? No. Tundra is brown. Savannah is grey. Woodland is super green. Arid is yellow. Okay, we're gonna get 2 woodland, 2 rainforest. Okie dokie.
Asset has been transported.
Bloody hell, Striffy, man. You don't wait around, do you, love? If I walk away, then who's
Delivery
gonna
has been
carry you
completed.
home?
Asset has been delivered.
You can see the gate a little bit, it's annoying me. No more gate, not today. If I walk away, then who's gonna carry you home? I'll carry you home. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's how it goes. Alright, how are we doing? You're my colourful one. You're my thumbnail dinosaur. Where have the others gone? What are you doing over there? Big weirdo. Look, he's having the time of his life. Or she. I don't know. You guys can decide for me. Which way does the sexual dimorphism fall? Why are you all hanging out in this shadow? I can't get screenshots if you're in the shadows. I'm still just trying to make sure that sort of back view is obscured. You are my golden child. Please don't walk into the shadow. The whole thing is pretty bloody shadowed, actually. I mean, it's my fault for putting down 50,000 trees, but still. If I walk away, then who's gonna carry you home?
Request acknowledged. Adding to the list.
I mean, as she goes. Chuka, 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 chuka. It's kind of like a hidden exhibit, sort of. You don't see the dinosaurs that often, which sounds like a bad thing, but it's not necessarily. Alright, I don't know where the other one is, so I have to get a thumbnail right now just in case the jungle one doesn't pop up again. Oh, she looks sad though. Do something less sad. Oh, you're beautiful, aren't you? You little stunner. She knew. She knew. She's a little pink. Makes me think it's a female. Girls like pink. Maybe that's a social construct. And now we expect girls to like pink. But hey, we're not getting into that right now, okay? Snap. Where's my other one? Let's go have a little peek. Wait, oh, I'm inside you. That's fine. Where is he? Hello? Spinosaurus, you are a large, chubby thing. How are you possibly hiding from me? Ah! Very cool. I can't see you if you hang out in there. Come out of there. I would like to try to lure them to the hippo pool. I want a lure. I just want lures in this game so badly. We could... No, there's no way to do that, is there? Nah. Get out of the trees! Look how wet it is over here. I did that for you. Wait a minute. But the point is, there's a lot of water over here, and it's very specifically so you guys have somewhere to frolic about and splash, and now you're ruining it. And it's very selfish, and I won't stand for it. I'm all about trying to create interesting sightlines. That's kind of my main thing in this game and park building. So that every now and again, when you pause the game and look, you get like an interesting shot, you know? I love how from here, from this central area, you can head in just so many directions to get so many different things. You can head to the north and look down into the Hell Creek. That's just like a nice little thing for people who first get to the park. You can head to the east and walk through the large aquatic-based carnivore exhibits. You can head to the west and look for the Deinonychus and the Spinosaurus. You can head to the south, go do a little shopping, go see where your dinosaurs come from, and then also head over to the east and check out Sauropod Valley. There's just stuff to do, you know?
En route to collect the asset.
It all spirals out.
Asset to be collected.
In a vase. Oh, we could make a
Collection
spiral
request
park. Is that a thing? I've just decided that's a thing. I also really like the idea of having a park wherein there's only one fence and it's to keep the humans in, basically, and you walk through the entire thing and you just walk through the entire park, or take a gyrosphere through the whole park. That might be the next one we do. You get in the gyrosphere at the start, you know, right here. There's a little shopping area, hotel, all the usual stuff. You get in a gyrosphere and it takes you around the entire park and you experience all the different exhibits, and then we try to make it unique and interesting from a gyrosphere only perspective. I think that'd be a challenge, more like a proper tour. I mean, that'd be really cool. That might be what we do next. Oh, did you come out? Where are you?
Transportation underway.
It's you, isn't it?
Transit has commenced.
Oh, you're pretty though. I can't get angry at you. I really wish, like that fog there, I wish we could put that down, you know, give us some mist kind of crawling over our exhibit. It'd be really nice to just have some different atmospheres. I mean, the park looks great, but it's always going to be bright and shiny middle of the day. And of course we can change that, but I don't really like dusk. I've got to say, I don't know why I don't like it. It might be, I think it's too blown out and white. If the sky was darker and like a deeper orange, I think this could look pretty cool. But as it stands, it's very bright and pink, more than like an orange sunset kind of look to me. That's why I don't like it. I don't think it works at all. I really don't like it. There was a preview image we had of the game before the game came out that showed a T-Rex at dusk, and it was like a bright, vibrant, vivid orange, and it looked fantastic, but that just hasn't made it into the final game. Looks okay at night though. Love this central aisle at night time. Very cool.
Asset delivered. Asset transportation complete.
I like how the paths have little lights on as well. That's a nice little touch. Yeah, this looks really cool at night.
Delivery complete.
Well, it would if I'd stop having blooming dinosaurs delivered. Kind of ruining my aesthetic a little bit, buddy. Anyways, gone on long enough. Next episode, ladies and gentlemen, Deinonychus. Leave your suggestions down below in the comments. I do check them all out. I know I can't reply that often at the moment. I've been hella busy to keep you guys up to date. I'm moving like to the other end of the country in like 2 weeks, so everything's a little bit hectic in my life right now, but I am trying to keep up to date with YouTube and stuff, at least one video a day, and I do read all the comments even if I can't reply to them. So like I said, the Spinosaurus one was actually a comment from you guys. I really appreciated it. Although there was a part of that also suggested, I believe, Coryphosaurus, and I decided to go in a different direction. But the point is, we got a chubby little hippo dinosaurs. Thank you so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys for the next episode of this on Friday. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye. Quick little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.